By the end of this video, I want you to understand that you may have a skill issue, and that's exactly what's leading to your lack of confidence, okay? I'm gonna try and shift your mindset to understand that most of your excuses and most of the reasons why you're not confident is because you don't have enough skill, all right? Especially as a young man nowadays, I see constant copes for skill, okay? Whether it be in the gym, taking steroids, in any aspect of life improving, there's always some sort of shortcut that's being sold to you. And the shortcut never works because it doesn't allow you build skill, all right? And in order to get confidence, you need to be skilled at what you do, okay? So I'll give you an example with this bike. You need skill to drive a bike, all right? You don't just buy it, okay? You need some sort of skill that you need to learn over time, mistakes that get you to a point where you know what you're doing, all right? And this is the hallmark of being a guy, of being a jack genius, of being strong, smart, and social, all right, guys? If you want to be good, you need to understand that skill is the only thing that's going to separate you from the competition. And what better way to separate yourself from the competition? By doing the hard stuff, all right? Do the stuff that's challenging, not the stuff that's easy, that there's shortcuts for it. You know, it's always more rewarding to know how to do the thing than to have someone else do it and maybe not know exactly what you're doing, all right? At the start, you must learn the skill, all right? Whether it's with girls, whether it's with lifting, whether it's with any aspect, all right? You always have to learn the skill, all right? I'll give you an example with lifting, all right? If you take steroids, if you take peptides, if you take something that is gonna enhance your ability to put on muscle, you're going to sure look better in the short term, but in the long run, you're not gonna have the technique, you're probably gonna get more injured, and you're probably just gonna have a more fucked up physique in the long run in terms of your health markers, all right? I don't care what you say, it's the concept of skill building that needs to be mastered in order to build that confidence, all right? It's the same thing with girls. You can't expect to just look really good and get everything dialed in really perfectly, but then not be able to talk to girls, all right? If you miss out on the real raw skill, you will never be confident. And that's a lot of people's problems. A lot of people's problems come from thinking they know so much, but then in reality, never actually pursuing the raw action that gets you the confidence, okay? So my life was similar. I was like that. I had just tried to do everything except the raw action. And that's what led me to be really unconfident at one point, and I was sick and tired of it, and I wanted to change it. How did I change? I said, listen, deep down inside, all of you guys really know what you need to do. You really know how to get girls. You really know how to level up your life. You really know if something is good and something's not good. You just choose to like put it off, all right? If you're a smart guy. So you have to come to terms with yourself and realize, hey, I'm only gonna be confident in my life if I pursue the raw skill so nothing can be taken away, right? It's the same thing as maybe a test or a presentation, right? In school or in college or in work. If you're not practicing for a presentation, if you're not studying and you just choose the easy way out, sure, you may get a good grade on the test. You may cheat your way through, but you're not gonna learn, and that skill is gonna be lacking. And as a guy in 2025, your skill is your worth, all right? Your skill is your worth. Your skill set measures how much people care about you, all right? So if you're not skilled at something, you're not gonna be valuable to anybody. And if you say that's not fair, that's weird, that's like not how the world should be, tough, dude. That is the world. The world only cares about results for men and how to get there, all right? If you're a woman, you can afford to not have this burden placed on you, but you have other ones that I don't know, that I don't wanna talk about, all right? So, learn skills. Master them, do the right action, okay? Don't beat around the bush and try and find the easy way or try and find the way that gets the same result. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's the last thing I'm gonna say in this video. The result really doesn't matter, okay? Because you can get the result by cheating, by fucking around, by doing everything. But the skill that you have to do it over and over again is really what gives you the confidence. You can accidentally like pull a bad girl, like a bad bitch, you know? You can pull a really hot girl, but can you do it like 10 times? Probably not if you don't have the skill, okay? You need the skill. The skill is what's gonna keep that confidence in your head, and you're gonna be set for life, and you're only gonna get better because you realize that the skill is what matters. All right, guys? Trust in polo, trust in yourself. I'll see you guys for the next video.